You. So we got a lot more. I mean, after Dad spoke out, I have a lot more questions than answers. You know what I mean? Than answers. I mean, I did get answers. I will say I did get answers, but I have a lot more questions here. A lot more questions. I mean, it was interesting that last night I was live and a gentleman or a young man reached out to me on Facebook. We'll go over that here in a minute. We'll go over all that here. I made sure I had everything lined up over here on my other monitor for you guys. So we're going to wait till some people pull up, but we got a lot more. I mean, I got good information, right, from CC's live. I got very good information from CC's live. It was able to paint me a picture of what happened at the house. How did the boyfriend of Aunt's not catch this young lady in socks? Did boyfriend of the aunt know that she was on LSD? We need to know that. That is something that we need to know. We need to know, did the aunt's boyfriend know she was on LSD? She ran out the house in socks. She ran out the house, in bedtime stuff, right? So those are the questions that we need answered. But we don't have those answers because, Dad only heard from them, right? Aunt was out to eat, this and that. And yeah, I did find stuff on the aunt's past. I did. And which would indicate to me she doesn't want no parts of the police. That's what that indicates to me. But anyways, I'm kind of blown up here about this. My mind's a little ruffled, but it kind of answered some questions. So live last night, I was digging into this case. I was digging and digging and digging and digging. And I get a message from somebody on Facebook. They say, stop talking about Trinity. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you just came in. So, I was over at CC's live and I just was listening to what the dad had to say and all the information that he brought out to us. I thought it was great information, and I'm glad that he was able to step forward and talk about his daughter, and my condolences are with the dad. Him stating that the boyfriend is a known LSD dealer answers everything as far as that aspect. Now, where did she really get him from? If she got him from him, he needs to pay for his crime, right? I mean, what do you guys think? Hello, everybody. Welcome. If you just came in, make sure you smash that like button. We need to get some answers here for Trinity. The 16-year-old did not deserve to lose her life in the manner that she lost her life. She lost her life very tragically. And this breaks my heart like the Kylie Rodney case. And this is different. It's a different case, right? So supposedly she ran out the house on a bad trip after a bong rip and ends up the aunt's boyfriend was chasing her and you can't catch her. I'm sorry, but I would have caught her. She goes out that door, I'm catching her. 10:30, you know the terrain, you know the lay of the land, you know it's not safe. I'm sorry. What's the excuse? That's what I heard. And correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, all right? Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. The stepdad, he said that I'm sorry, not stepdad. Let me get my words right. The dad said that aunt's boyfriend chased her out the house, right? So what I want to know about that is, how was he not able to catch her? I'm not understanding that. You know the terrain. Why wasn't the drugs mentioned then? Why now? Why is the story changing? I want to know, why is the story changing? 4 times the story's changing, right? Why? Please, does anybody have those answers for me? Why is the story changing on this case? And it's weird, and I feel for the father. I feel for the mother. They were at aunt's house because she, maybe she liked to get down, or maybe she would let them come over and smoke weed, or I don't know. Allegedly, right? I'm going to say allegedly because that's what it is. It's allegedly. But we want to know how she got this LSD, which I was able to find boyfriend. I was able to find boyfriend, aunt, mom, everything within the first 24 hours easily. Not even the first 24 hours. I was able to find mom within less than an hour. I was able to find stepdad with the law enforcement within less than an hour. I was able to find some stuff on Last night, I was able to find charges on aunt / mom's friend. I was able to find, I mean, I can present it to you guys right now. I was able to find that she committed, allegedly, she committed a strong arm robbery with somebody else about 10 years ago. And I was able to find that. Yeah, why the stories? And then that's where I'm at with it here. I'm screwed up in the head here, and I want to talk about it with you guys because I was able to, like I said, gather information. And last night, on top of all of that stuff, I get a weird message from this profile I'm going to present to you real fast. So let me present this profile to you guys, right? So I was on Facebook, and I get this weird message right here, right? So let's talk about this weird message that I get. I wouldn't even say it's weird, right? They just said stop talking about Trini, right? So let's look at this real quick. You ready for this shit? Check this out. I got this message last night from this guy. Could you stop talking about Trin? Okay. Right. All right. Can I stop talking about Trin? So what I do is I click on dude's profile, and for a person that said they were directly connected into the case, right? Let's go to friends and search Fowler. What do we get? We get Sunshine Fowler, right? We get Sunshine Fowler immediately. So, and thank you. That was from Jane Gypsy. She said search Fowler, and I was like, yeah, search Fowler. So I search Fowler, and I find Sunshine Fowler that says she's directly connected with the case. That was her words in the Facebook group. I seen it with my own eyes. If you go back 2 lives ago, you will see that I pulled that up on the screen, that this woman or whoever this is right here said that they were directly connected to the case. Now Fowler, right? You see Fowler? Now let's go to friend. This is boyfriend, which would be AKA Francis Fowler, who is Sunshine Flower to Francis. And why is somebody that's close to them messaging me, could you stop talking about Trin? Are you scared something's going to come out about you being a dealer, or what's going on here? We want to know. We want to know. We want those answers. We want those answers. Exactly, Christy. Let them know. No, we can't stop talking about it. What do you guys think about this? Can you write in the comments what you think about this? Like last night, I was sleuthing and getting in deep with this and just looking up everything that I possibly could, because I can't make sense of how she was able to get out the house. And not only that, dad confirming that aunt's boyfriend chased her but couldn't catch her. She's in socks. She's in socks at 10:30 at night, goes out for a breath of fresh air or whatever, but it's not a breath of fresh air. It changed. The story changed now to her going out the house and stepdad's chasing her, but yet stepdad can't catch her. What's going on? What's going on? Really? What is going on? I really need to know. Is he protecting himself? Christy says, this is kind of crazy. I think you touched on something, T. I'm getting here because I sleuthed the shit out of this case because this young girl's case touched my heart. Now, the guy with the LSD, which is the boyfriend, from what dad said, the boyfriend, he is a known LSD dealer. The police need to be knocking on his damn door. He needs to pay for what happened to Trinity. She's 16 years old. There is no reason that young lady should be on LSD with a developing mind. And you get what I'm saying? She's not an adult. So what? She went to aunt's house because she could freely get high, and nobody thought it was concerning that she just ran out. Like I said, real dad said that she was chased by the aunt's boyfriend. That was his words out of his mouth on CCTV's live. Correct? Correct, though? Let me read some of you guys' comments here. 3 lives already. Exactly. Hold on. 3 lives already. I'm not familiar with this case, but I'm very interested now, says Pale Rider. Steffi Marshall, tired of children dying. But yeah, like I said, I was able to click on his profile. So I'm going to show you again. Once again, I was able to click on his profile. This is the guy that said, could you please stop talking about Trin? So if we look at it, like I said, he's got 165 friends. If you just came in and you just are seeing this now, I go to this page, I click that, it comes back to this woman that was on the search group who has the last name as the boyfriend of Trinity's. So who is this to the boyfriend of Trinity? Is this his mom? Is this his sister? Who is this? Because it obviously connects. And why is somebody from his friends list or her friends list messaging me, could you stop talking about Trin? No, I'm not going to stop talking about Trin. In fact, before you try to block me or anything, let me go ahead and I want to do this real quick. I'm going to clip that. Let's go ahead and grab this. Let me go ahead and take a nice little screenshot of that right there. I need that. Thank you, sir. I'm going to save this. Hold up, just give me 1 second, guys. I'm saving this and putting this in my file so I have his name, because the person who served the drugs, which this ties back to the boyfriend, he needs to be prosecuted in my eyes. So, like Dad said in CCTV's live, he needs to be held accountable. Now that I presented that, give me 1 second. Let me save this here. Mike connected to Fowler family. That's what I'm going to save this screenshot as. It's on my desktop. I'm going to put that into my files. I'm putting that straight into my files. Let me get back to you guys' comments here. But yeah, this right here is Sunshine Flower or Fowler. Why would they message me though? Look up Mike's records, see if there is any drug convictions. Good idea. Let me see. Anybody who wants to come up and add, anybody who wants to come up that is interested in this case. I do not want to get off this case, get off track and start talking about 50 other things. I'm talking about this case specifically. If you want to come up, I will have a little open panel for a little bit. I'll be on until probably about 4, around 3:30, 3:45. So if you do want to come up, you are able to come up, but I'm only sticking to this case particularly right now. I'm not touching up on anything else. I want to know what happened to her. I want to know why this happened to her. And the stories are crazy. Like, especially with the stepdad chasing her out the house, right? With stepdad chasing her out the house, the story, that's where the story, it gets fucked up for me. What's up, Rebel? What's going on?
What's up, brother? Let me get rid of this.
But don't you think that that's weird that this guy messages me last night during my live and says, stop talking about Trent, and then I go to his Facebook page and find that Sunshine Flower, which was in the group, who said I'm directly involved with this case, and literally I find the boyfriend whose name is Francis Fowler. I'm going to put it out there. There ain't no doxing. I mean, it's really information that anybody can find if you do a little bit of digging and sleuthing. You know what I mean?
Right. So, now let me show you something.
Go ahead. Show me something.
You showed me his name, right?
Yeah. I want to do a search on Mike.
Look at this. I looked his name up too just now.
The Mike guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look what it shows me.
All right. I'm coming. I'm bringing it up on screen right now. Yeah, that's what I got.
But what I'm saying is, look at yours and look at mine.
Hold up. Is that another? Whoa. That's another page. Hold up. No. Let me view profile here again. Why does he have another page?
But now on this one, the way I found him, see right here, this is the way I found him. This was posted up.
That's a little bit weird here. Let me see. I got the same profile picture.
Has he got this up here?
Yeah, I got the same. Yeah, same profile picture. Ours is just looking 2 different ways.
He's got people blocked.
But I am looking for my T-REV page, my T-REV fan page. You get what I'm saying? I'm not looking for my T-REV profile. So what I'll do is I'll copy it and go over to I'll jump back into my actual personal Facebook.
I got you.
Let me see if it shows up that way now. Hold up. Boom. Boom. Let me see if I get the same thing as you now. Nope, I don't get the same thing as you. I get the same exact thing that I got before.
Have somebody else look it up, see what they get.
How many friends does he have on his friends list to you? It's not even showing. It just shows group posts.
Yeah.
Why do I get to see all of his friends and stuff? Is that because I wonder if that's because he messaged me?
It could be. I don't know.
Because I was able to grab this Fowler here. Now, this Mike Girardi dude that messaged me, Mike Gilardi.
Look up.
I want to know about. I'm gonna look up court like documents on this guy.
Yeah.
Miss G.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Miss G.
Yeah, another tragic situation. I might get a little bit overwhelmed too. I'm like you, T-REV. I get sometimes really emotional over certain situations, but
Yeah.
I had a vision of what happened to Trinity, and I wasn't able to speak of it before
Okay.
everyone got the announcement because everyone was holding out hope that she was going to be found. But I had already known. And my vision that isn't too in detailed. I'm going to tell you what it was.
Right.
I just seen that she was panicked and in a panic situation, and she left abruptly. She left abruptly, right? She didn't leave like you know, you don't get into an argument and then it heats up. It wasn't like that, right?
Right.
She just came from being conscious and okay to 30 seconds later not being that. And
Right.
then she just left abruptly and started walking, and I seen her walk along that road, and it was dark because they don't really have street lights there, from my understanding. And so then I just seen like headlights coming, somehow approaching. I don't know if behind her or in front of her. I couldn't see that part. But all I seen that it was that there was lights, and then I seen her almost like ducking.
Yes.
To hide from something or someone. And then and that's when the fall happened. And I seen the fall, but I couldn't see where it was, like particularly like pinpointing it or anything like that. So, and that's it. So that I just wanted to put that out there because like when I was saying like, you know, it was an accident, she just walked out and tripped. But in my opinion, the tragic part is that kids don't realize the potency of things that these days that they're getting a hold of on the streets.
Right.
And I'll only speak a couple more seconds into this because I'm already choking up. But you don't know what you're getting in. One hit of acid will be completely different than the next. Let's say, you know, because wherever they put it, it's wherever it lands, and then it dries in that area. If it's on paper,
right.
Then if it's in liquid form, that makes it even more potent. It's like you can't snap out of it. I remember like my orange being laced, and it like what it does is it activates like LSD activates vitamin C.
Right.
So it makes it intensified really by a lot. And so there was this chick that I went to school with, and she carried this little vial with her and shit in her pocket, and she'd be all like, let's fry today, you know? And I'm like, dude, I don't want to be comatose in class and shit, you know?
Right.
But all this is like not making sense because like when you love someone and you know that someone's under that type of situation in that state, you don't let them run off in the street, whether it's summer, winter, fall, spring, or any other season of the year. You know what I mean?
Right.
She would have needed to be like,
thank you, Gregory.
Gone. Somebody would have needed to go get her, hold her until she was calmed down, and to make sure for her safety that they got her.
Right.
You know, but how she was in her state of mind is like, no, I need to hide. Yeah, she didn't realize the danger of the situation. That's why when I first heard of it, I thought it was a mental health issue, to be honest.
Yeah, no, like, listen, like when I just was listening to the dad, and I did see you in there too, you heard him say that the boyfriend of Ashley chased her, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
why was he not able to catch
that's not good enough for me. That's not excusable or good enough at all for me, and I can't handle that. Like,
yeah, me neither. 17 minutes later, I guess who was contacted? Mom? Like, why isn't the law enforcement connected?
I mean, supposedly, so she walked off at 10:30. She walked off at 10:30. They didn't call until 3:30. That right there is not acceptable.
Whoa, 3:30. I thought 10:47.
That right there is not acceptable.
I think it was maybe to mom at 10:47.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of a very transparent, blunt kind of person. I don't sugarcoat.
Absolutely, and I love that. I love that about you in chat, that you are very blunt.
You know, and some people can't handle that. You know, some people like come at me like attacking me, and they can do that. But
it's okay. I appreciate your bluntness.
You know, my bluntness comes from the harsh of the reality of the hour in which we're living.
Absolutely.
you know, and it calls for drastic things that are unfathomable and that we can't grasp. Calls for drastic freaking measures for us to come together to make change.
Okay, so like Dad said, boyfriend was a known LSD dealer. What does that tell you? Where did she get it from?
Well, what I really tripped out was that how could Paisley and Trinity have boyfriends in common? Is that a real thing?
That's very it's very close there. And then the fact that when we were live, you were in the live last night, right, Gigi? Or Miss G, you were in my live last night, right?
Partially because I kind of skip around to see what's happening in different situations.
Okay.
You know, so I was in and out periodically last night. Yeah.
So were you in when this guy messaged me?
I wasn't. I actually missed that, but I just seen it and I put in your comments. I would have responded like, what are you, the killer or the guy that didn't run after her and get her?
Well, the message I got sent to me was, could you stop talking about Trin, which is this message I'm displaying on screen right now. So I clicked on his profile and someone on my stream was like, just look into the friends. And I did. I typed Fowler into his friends and it came up Sunshine Fowler, I'm sorry, that was on the missing persons group that said, I am directly involved. So Fowler's last name leads back to the boyfriend.
Well, I'm sure the FBI should probably be investigating this case by now, right?
Right.
It's behind the scenes things happen that we don't know and can't see. And also that we have to kind of trust. We have to trust the higher power that God's going to put the right people in the right seats at the right place at the right time. And that these things won't fall onto deaf ears.
Absolutely. And I'm with you on that.
You know, but it requires almost like a global energy and focus and to intercede for that type of thing to go through.
Well, my thing is like, why would this woman come out on this Facebook group that I went into? Because I was, interested in this young lady and how she lost her life. And she goes, I'm directly involved. And then I come to find out that Francis over here that I got up on screen is connected. That's her boyfriend, which I can find right here. And I'll show you guys a picture of them too, which is them right here in this picture. Boyfriend, Trinity. So Dad says he's a known LSD dealer. So saying that he's a known LSD dealer gives me all the answers I need to know. I mean, so everything is pointing.
He's a serial killer killing all these girls in all these counties.
Allegedly, I'll say, I'm gonna let you say what you want. I will. Everything that you guys hear on this channel is speculation and allegedly. I just want you to know that. But
I'm sorry, I'm really bad with filters. I'm not good with filters.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm just putting that in there for everybody else because it says that I put it at the bottom of the screen too. Everything we talk about in here is allegedly. But I mean, if I'm able to find this out within an hour, anybody can.
The thing is, it almost seems like population control to me in a sense.
Yeah, like what? Population control. I mean, that shit's crazy.
I mean, that seems fucking out there and bizarre, but I know people are going to say, what the actual fuck is Mrs. G talking about? But in actual, it's almost like they allow it to happen like over and over and over again. What is this? What are we like?
Let's see if it shows her family on here. Does it show her family? Family and relationships. No, it shows none. No family, no relationships. She took off the add friend button. You can't add her as a friend. I mean, I could go through her friends list and now she's hit it. Her
well, that was all done before all this blew up. They got themselves out of the map or non-accessible prior to this blowing up because they knew it.
This absolutely somebody's got to be held accountable for her death. Somebody has to be held accountable. And that's and it's simple as that. She was on LSD, a 16-year-old on LSD. Somebody needs to be held accountable, just like somebody was held accountable in Mac Miller's death, just like somebody was held accountable in Little Peep's death, just like you got these celebs that have
exactly.
The dealer is held accountable. Now we need to held, whether it's the boyfriend or whether it's the whoever, and this is allegedly, they need to be held accountable, and charges need to be filed against them, because this young lady did not deserve to lose her life. And how did stepdad chasing her out the house, from what Ashley said, that's what came from, or not stepdad, but you get what I'm saying, boyfriend of aunt.
Yeah.
Why was he not able to catch her? That's a 16-year-old that's tripping on LSD.
But then again, you have to think about Trinity's state of mind. You have to put yourself in Trinity's state of mind, right? Through all this whole thing, when I hear about when I hear a name, and I hear about the circumstances related to that name, that's when the things come into my vision, that I see that it's not an optional thing, is what I'm telling you.
Right.
But so in other words, I go into the actual person's perspective that this is happening to, not everyone else around her, because it's impossible to touch on everybody's energy at once. So I'm focusing only basically on the person that's in the center, which would be Trinity, Kylie, Paisley, right?
Right.
And now recently, sorry, I'm getting choked up for a second.
You're fine.
Michael Vaughn, they're searching for his body in the backyard and all that, right?
I'm going to be talking about that too here pretty soon. I'll be doing some streams on that, because that's interesting case too. That's
starting to grip me in that direction, but I haven't allowed myself to go there yet, just because I've been taking on so much, spiritually with Kylie, and emotionally with Trinity just happening. It's just a lot, right?
Absolutely.
But I mean, it's just ridiculous. How is this happening?
Right. How is this happening?
Where's she from? Was it Grass Valley?
Let me see if I can save this image. Yes.
Check this out.
Grass Valley. Everything is connected to Grass Valley.
Can somebody look up how long LSD stays in the system?
A while. I mean, not that I know though.
T-REV?
LSD? Hold on, that's a good question. I'll look that up right now. How long does LSD stay in it? Okay. How long does LSD stay in your system? So they're going to be doing a spinal tap. I know that. So how long does LSD stay in your system? It says 2 to 4 days after last use. Oh,
they would be able to. They're gonna know the potency of it in her system for sure.
In a blood test, though, for 6 to 12 hours after last use, and a hair test. Hold on, let me jump into this and open the page.
Because I kind of have a zero tolerance kind of mentality with these things. Right. Like Trinity, she should have been found. If they called it in at 3:30 in the morning, they should have been out there with high beam lights, helicopters, search teams, all all connected together, going down the hill over there. And I mean, they should have been able to find her by morning light. Just like Kylie, she should have been found within the first 2 to 4 days.
Exactly. She was found on the 11th, so that would say 2 days, right?
Yeah, that was too long.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially for her to be a half mile from the house, right? She should have been found quicker. But
by morning light, I'm saying area, by morning light. Because of the conditions outside, your body can't take it. Not only that, she was tripping on acid or whatever, so her body is already going through all the. Whoever said she had a heart attack is right.
Where was the other girl missing from? Same area?
Which one?
Or the one the hit and run? Paisley?
She was from Truckee area as well.
All right, check this out.
The skateboarder, Paisley, yeah. She was also from there.
I just want to know on here where she was found at, because I can't get I can't land my guy out here to look at this terrain either, which is disturbing to me.
I kind of get confused between Nevada and Placer, and because Truckee is Nevada, right?
All right, so Placer County is Placer County and Nevada County is Nevada County. So they're two separate
Oh
counties.
yeah,
from
that's
what
right.
I get.
That's right. That's right. That's true. I remember the line now.
This
And
is
also, was she walking towards something or somewhere, or away from something and somewhere? You know what
So
I mean?
this is the property she took off from. I'm not understanding how Aunt's boyfriend did not catch her.
I want to know the direction of travel that she went when she left.
Exactly. That would help a lot. It would help a lot. Now look down here. I mean, you can get down, and I don't know. It's very, because I did directions from here to where CC said she was, which was down this way somewhere. Let me turn the map. Let me see if I can turn it. How the hell do I turn this direction?
Look how steep those roads are right there. It's just not safe.
Absolutely. Far from safe. And this is supposedly the address. Now, I had got this from public information. And I
don't wanna
also
live
have
up in
right
the
here
woods.
the property. This is the property. It was sold March 7th, 2022.
And you got to think about it. She was running, right?
Yep.
She wasn't just walking, but she ran.
That's the thing, though. Like, how did Aunt's boyfriend not catch her running? And she's high out of her mind from she took a bong rip on LSD.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, how did he not catch her? That's
Have
what
you
I
ever
want to know.
fried on acid?
yes.
That's what I'm
T-REV.
looking for, Stephanie. Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever fried on acid before, honey?
Nope, never.
Okay, this is what I'm telling you. When you're on acid, you trip, bro. Like, you'll see trees standing freaking like come out of the ground. They will deroot themselves and literally walk in front of you. Okay? Shit like that. It's like PCP almost. I've never done PCP, thank God. But you know, like when I was on acid, I was really mad because I couldn't get off of it, and somebody like gave me bread, and I guess that helped it or something to soak it up. But you trip, bro, and it's like all the lights. She was avoiding the lights.
Right.
This was I hate to say it like this because it's gonna sound really harsh, but this was almost an unavoidable situation.
Oh yeah.
This was like I hate to say it like this, but it was going to happen.
We found
Exactly how it did is how it was supposed to happen, because people don't take precaution of the reality that things can happen to them, so they don't live vigilantly. Okay,
I'm looking
you have to
up
live
this
your
Mike
life.
guy.
You have to live your life vigilantly, knowing that the enemy is always looking for that opportunity to be off your guard. Okay, to catch you when you're not expecting it, right?
Right.
That's what he's about. So all
Right.
these drugs and all these lies and all these hidden secrets and shit, the light needs to go on to all of that.
All right, here's another where a guy tried to kidnap a girl in Grass Valley. or
Again?
North End. This was 6 months ago, but she got away. But look where it's at when T-REV gets a chance to show you.
I got
Just
you.
gonna
One
put it
second.
on the
I was
screen.
putting up a poll real fast. Hold on, because I want to know what they think. I want to know do you think the aunt's boyfriend should have reported to police sooner? Especially knowing what, you know what I mean? She's high out of her mind. She's run with shoes. It's 29 friggin' degrees.
No, she
29
leaves without her
degrees.
shoes. She leaves without shoes.
Exactly.
Her car's there, or her car keys or whatever. No phone. What's around there? They don't have any relatives around there.
Exactly.
There's no more payphones out on the streets anymore in public places. You can't make a fucking phone call in public unless you have a cell phone.
There you go, right there.
All right, look right here. This is where that girl was almost kidnapped. Now, if you go down here a little piece and up and around, right over here is where she disappeared. Right over in here somewhere.
Right off of 49 and the 20.
Well, Grass
Right.
Valley's right here.
Yuba City, right by Yuba City, slightly up above Yuba City. Yeah, that area right there, right where the 20 mark is, between Yuba and Grass Valley, Auburn. I remember stopping into Auburn. I took a picture of the actual sign right there going into Auburn, and that sounds like weird too.
But
it's like
this girl got away.
that's awesome.
But now look
That's
at the
what
guy.
I like to hear.
Now look at the guy.
KCRA 3's Melanie Wingo
Did y'all hear
explains
that?
why authorities say he should be considered armed and dangerous.
Can you hear that, T?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Play it.
A manhunt in full swing in the North San Juan area, keeping Nevada County Sheriff's deputies busy
Find that
looking for a
bastard.
man
Rip his
who said
fucking nuts off.
kidnapped a woman at gunpoint from a general store in town. Alan Charpentier
Look at that guy.
Let me
Alan-
get a hold of him. I can
Alan
help out with that.
Charpentier.
is on the run from
Oh, look
authorities
at that
and is
son of a
considered
bitch.
armed
I'll
and
wipe that
dangerous.
smirk
They say
right
he
off
shot
your
out the
face, buddy,
front
old pal.
windows and door at the country store on Tyler Foot Crossing Road Sunday afternoon. The store closed for business all day Monday after witnesses and staff there say a woman was taken by Charpentier at gunpoint and he forced her into her vehicle. The suspect
be thinking it
also
was
got in
funny
the
if
car
I
and
was
took
involved.
off with the woman
I don't
inside.
think that
A short time
he's
later,
connected
the
or
victim
nothing.
was found safe at a waste management transfer
my
station in the town of
You
Washington.
know why though? Because
With
she didn't
several law
waste no
enforcement
time.
agencies working to find
No
Charpentier,
time. She took
authorities
the first
did find the
opportunity she
vehicle
had
used in the
at the
crime.
best opportunity,
Inside,
and she got away.
firearms
That's
they
what it
believe
takes.
were used in the incident.
Who is
The
this,
sheriff's
Rebel?
office saying the suspect
This
and the
is-
victim are
I'm just
known
saying
to
it's
each
a-
other, having
hold
had
on
a
a minute.
previous relationship.
I'm just saying
Who
this
is
is
this? Because
another.
I don't feel like it's connected to the case.
Yeah, I know, but who is this dude? We're trying to figure out who the dude is.
He just said his name, but hold on.
Yeah, I don't feel like he's connected to this case at all.
He said
But
kidnapped a woman at gunpoint
What if it's? Just don't shut up.
from a
I think
general
it's good
store in
looking out
town.
still though.
Alan Charpentier is on the
Alan Charpentier.
Alan Charpentier? Yeah, I don't know if he. Oh, so this is from the hit and run.
No, this is
No,
from a
no,
girl.
she escaped. She escaped the kidnapping.
A Nevada County girl hit and run. Okay, I see what you searched.
She escapes a kidnapping. See? No, it's not a hit and run. It's a kidnapping. T.
But it's about girls in Nevada County.
Yeah, save that. Save that. Save that in the save that shit.
Yeah, everybody
Oh.
memorize this.
Oh,
Hell
I gotta
yeah.
do-
Save that shit, brother.
I upgraded
Sure.
last night so I could download shit.
Hell yeah, save that. 100%. Save that. Now, this is what can we find anything on Mike? Because I'm not finding shit on my searches, bro. Did you find
Nothing.
anything on Mike at all?
Nothing at all.
Hey, T-REV. Hey, everybody.
I mean, it looks like a kid
Hello.
to me. Doesn't he look like a kid?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm floored by this shit. I don't understand why. I don't understand why that this kid messages me and then is connected to Fowler, who said I'm directly connected with this case.
Is that like his real hair?
Probably.
It probably is. I mean, it looks like it to me. Looks like a character out of the Lost Boys.
He plays the drums. It seems like.
It could be.
No,
could.
those are the drums in front of him.
Now I'm trying to figure out because I go to his post on his page and it does show me this. Now, is this his Yo Mama 3-Way Lisa 2022? I don't understand who this guy, who he is. I don't understand if that's him in this picture. Is this a troll account? Is this what is it?
Hey, T-REV.
Yeah.
You guys were talking just a few minutes ago about how she got away and the guy couldn't catch her.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I want to know why the aunt's boyfriend couldn't catch her. Why wasn't the police
Okay.
called then? Why wasn't any of that? Why didn't that happen then? Why is there 3 different stories? Why, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay, I'm gonna start with the first one because I know what is being said. Now, it doesn't mean it's the truth. I'm just sharing what's been said by the dad of Trinity.
right.
Okay, so he's getting it from other people because he wasn't there. So we're hearing this from somebody that heard it, from somebody that heard it. But this is the answer that's out there. Okay,
Right. The minnow turned
rumor,
into the whale
a
story.
whisper. A whisper. Okay. So here's what the story is at this point is that Trinity ran out the door to the gate. As she got to the gate, he was barefoot. He thought he'd make better traction if he went in and got his shoes on to catch her. When they come running back out with the shoes on,
She was gone.
they could not see her. And so they started looking, thinking she'd be close by. Now, when I was in my excuse me, when I was in my 20s, I had a 16-year-old sister, and she was up to no good down south with my folks, and I was raising my 2 young ones. And they called me up, and they're like, you got to come get your baby sister and try to straighten her out. She's on drugs, and she's going down a bad path. And I'm like, okay. So they flew her to me, and I picked her up, and she was at my house, and she was pulling stuff left and right. And I didn't know what I was doing, but I was trying to be a real sister to her. And she wanted to have a party finally after 2 weeks of not doing anything. I said, what kind of party? Like a soda party or an alcohol party? She's like, soda party. I'm like, okay, we could do that. You tell me where, and I'll be with you the entire night. She's like, are you serious? And I'm like, absolutely. She's like, all right, fine, you can come. I'm like, good for you. So a couple nights later, she's going to have this party in a garage at my neighbor's house. Now, I knew my neighbor, and they had the same age kids. And I'm like, I told the neighbor, I'm like, I'm going to be there every minute. I ain't leaving the place. So, okay, I go to the party with them. It's in the garage. There's 10 of them. They're all sitting around a card table in the garage, smoking weed and acting like kids. I took a couple puffs. I'm like, all right, you're 16. Weed's not going to kill y'all. I took a couple puffs. I was like, all right, there you go. I'm cool too. But then I told Jessica, that's my sister, it'd been about 2 hours, and they weren't doing nothing. I couldn't figure it out. Like, what are we doing? We're just sitting around a garage, and they're just bullshitting. And I'm like, is this a party? I really want to go home, So I told Jessica, I said, Jess, I think we should go. It's 11 o'clock. I want to go home. And she's like, well, just sit down a minute. Just give me a minute. And she handed me a little piece of paper, and she had a straw. And she took this paper, she put it in her mouth, and then she spitwad at me. And I thought she was just joking around. So she gave me a little piece of paper, and I put it in my mouth. She goes, get it really wet. And I'm like, okay. So I put this little piece of paper in my mouth with my... Oh, you wait for this story. You wait for this story, y'all. This is somebody that never in my life I had never done no psychedelic in my life. All right. So I want y'all to think about this. I'm thinking I've had 2 hits of weed. I've smoked weed periodically in my life. So it's never been weird to me.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, so I spit this thing through my straw and hit her in the forehead. She whips it out, opens my mouth, and sticks it back in. And I'm like, ugh. Like, what are you doing? And I'm trying to get it, but it's under my tongue. And I pull it to the side, and I finally get the little paper out, and I flicked it at her forehead with my finger. And I said, it's time to go. And she's like, y'all, we got to go. And they're like, now? You don't want to go now, Jess. And I'm like, why don't we want to go? Yep. And they're like, you don't need to leave right now. I'm like, why don't I need to leave? Why don't I need to leave? And they're like, can you just...
What I want to know is why this freaking guy is trying to silence me. And that's what I want to know. Why are you...
Well, when you trip...
It connects back to the woman who has the last name of the boyfriend, Francis Fowler. It connects back to the... when I clicked on his thing from his message, I clicked on his profile, brought me to here. I went to his friends, searched Fowler, and Sunshine Fowler from the Facebook group comes up on the friends list. So I'll show you right
well,
here.
I'm just saying, T-REV, once she trips, I'm trying to explain something to you that's going to answer that. He's probably responsible for the one that brought in the acid.
Oh, yeah. So allegedly, yeah, he's probably responsible, right? So that's why is he trying.
But why they couldn't catch her?
He sees that I'm onto something.
Yes. And the reason that they're not going to catch her. Okay. So I ended up tripping. All right. Didn't know I was on anything. Thought I lost my mind. I grabbed my baby sister by her damn hair, yanked her out of there. And I ended up in the park inside of the children's tunnels because I needed to get away from light. It was horrific. Anytime I could see it, anytime you can see something when you're tripping on acid, it changes into something horrific if you're tripping bad. So you don't want to see anything. So like you could see a curtain and it could turn into a human that's coming after you.
Hi, Christy. I appreciate you. I heard you were out there during the search too. And we do appreciate you being a part of the search. We do appreciate that, Christy. Thank you for coming by also.
Yeah,
so with her back in the
state of mind.
I want to ask Christy something because Christy was out at the search. Christy, do you know who this Mike guy is? Have you ever heard of this Mike guy at all? Because he's trying to silence me for some reason, and I don't know. And it comes back to, like I said, Sunshine Fowler. She's on his friends list, and I was in that group, and she literally said I am directly involved with this case. So I was just wondering if you knew anything.
Maybe they're really hurt. Maybe they're just really hurt, and they really love her.
Most likely have many scratches on her body, especially her legs from running through all that brush. Exactly. Somebody she needs to be held accountable, or not she, but whoever is involved in getting this girl this LSD needs to be held accountable, and we need to bring it to light. Like, these people need to, you got to be held accountable. A 16-year-old has no business being on LSD, and I don't care what nobody's opinion is about it. No 16-year-old girl needs to be experiencing with LSD when coming up as a youngin'. I'm sorry, they don't. No, I don't think anyone involved in this case. I don't know anyone involved in this case. I'm sorry. It's okay though. I do appreciate you chiming in, and I do appreciate you being a part of that search for these girls, Christy. I do. I really do. I have a lot of respect for you for going out there to that location, Kylie Rodney's, and I pay my respects to you and for doing that, because it takes a lot, especially if it's in your area, right? So I do shout out to you for that. Mama D, so you were keep touching on what you were touching on, because I like the direction you were going.
Well, so I was so scared of light because it allowed me to see things, but then things changed. Like my sister's face turned into a cat. It scared me to death. And without even realizing it, I face planted her. And so this went on all night. Like, it doesn't go away. There's no way out of it. So what she was doing, Trinity was doing, is she was trying to get to where she was in a place where nothing could grab her. Not because everything's changing. There's nothing to hold on to. So if Trinity was running and she was barefoot, she didn't stop. She went to, like I did, she just ran with everything she had, and she probably froze to death. And so I think the problem we really need to be focused on, y'all, is the fact that Placer County, that did Kylie Rodney's autopsy, that said there's no water in that baby's lungs, is now doing Trinity's. Are y'all hearing me?
Absolutely.
Placer County, that just failed us, is now handling Trinity's. Now, hold on, there's more
Placer
connection.
County is?
Yes,
I'm wrecked over that. That was just
wow.
Okay, hold on. There's more. There's more. This is, I got to go get groceries with my son. So I just wanted to explain this. So
I'm
now
horrified.
think back to the first thing that rang in our head about the Kylie Rodney case, and that was Mags saying they were putting bong hits in front of my face, trying to get me to do as many bong rips as I could. Now we're listening, we've got a girl, right, named Trinity, that we're going back to the same kind of behavior. So what it boils down to, and I can see this very clearly, is that Placer County has got either an LSD, a fentanyl, they've got a drug problem they're trying to hide. And the reason they're
lab, I think they have an actual lab there now. That's what
well, they're trying to cover up. They're trying to cover up their drug problems, because I feel honestly that these drugs, I mean, how's a guy make $200,000 a year, right? He's a little cop.
What I was able to find is that he was making $92K in 2021 on Chris Stanio. He was making $92K. There's no way he jumped up to $200K. There's no.
Well, this is where I'm coming from. Let's just say we got some really nasty, corrupt county. We won't even put the county out there so that we don't have to say alleged. There are counties that will grab the drugs in an arrest and then resell them. Okay, resell them to the bad cops do, and they get caught over time. They get caught for selling hundreds of thousands of dollars, and people are like, how did they get it out of evidence? Oh, there's ways, please, there's ways. But when you have this county and you've got 3 deaths all around the same age, all involved in bong hits, it's telling me that it's very possible these kids are getting into one specific drug that this county is covering up. Now, Placer, whatever, has come out and said that they have a fentanyl problem.
Yeah, now they're all hush-hush about it, though.
Right.
Exactly. Their property values are going to plummet if they've got drug problems, because you don't move into no place where you pay $1 million for your stuff and it be called a drug neighborhood.
Absolutely
let me tell you.
Not correct. But then
so the bigger picture are the drugs in these kids, and that guy that contacted you and said, don't be talking about Kai or Trinity or whoever he wanted you not to talk about. He's most likely very connected to her death.
Oh, yeah. He said that right here. Stop talking
Mama
about.
G.
Okay, so here we go. He answered back already. You ready? I said, why are you trying to silence me? I'm curious. We want answers. Her father wants answers. I do not understand why you were trying to get me to stop trying to find the root of the reason why this happened to her. I get you're grieving. Who's Sunshine Fowler? Because it just happened and not all her friends and family know about it. Plus, it's a current investigation by police, but you're not part of the investigation by Nevada County. That's what he said.
How could they not know
Well,
about this
all
unless
your
they're nationwide?
yeah, and all you're sharing is things that's public knowledge. So that person's full of shit.
Mama D,
Yeah, love.
while you're here, may I ask your opinion on the situation that you were there on the CC Live this morning?
Yeah.
Well, it was said somewhere that Paisley also shared a boyfriend with Trinity. Is that a true statement?
I don't know. I'd have to do a reading, and I don't even know if I'd be able to tell.
Because that's a very curious. That's a very curious thing if it is.
Well, I think if we ever get to the bottom of it, we're going to find out that the drugs are all coming from the same place because it's the same county.
I mean, how could the same kid, pretty much, or same boys, have all these girlfriends? That, you know what I mean? That it just seems like it's almost like an intentional.
He said, I'm not trying to silence you. You should let people mourn. I said, I dug in pretty deep, and everything that I gathered is public information, and I will not stop digging into this until we find out where these drugs came from. Someone needs to be held accountable.
You should say we are mourning.
Well, and the thing is, I think we've all went through a death in our life. I would honestly say that's a pretty sure thing. And to be honest, when do you go online to mourn? You don't go looking up things that are going to upset you. Like when I lost Chelsea Rose, I didn't even want to talk to the family that were there when she died because I was afraid I'd hurt them. I was so angry with the negligence and letting the 4-year-old die and try to give me these stupid, lame excuses. There are no excuses in the death of an innocent. And so you don't go seeking out salt to pour into the wound. There's no way that that's a good excuse. That is somebody that is trolling, trying to get you to shut the hell up because you are bringing attention to the drugs. That might actually be the drug dealer. It could be somebody in the law enforcement corrupt trying to troll you to get you to shut up, to get you quiet.
They want it all to stay under wrap because it's bad business for the real estate in that area. That's high dollars. That's income for them, like on a regular basis. But I also find it interesting that Berkshire Hathaway owns 44,000 acres of land in that area.
Also send him a message, say it's nationwide.
I said
how
this
do they
too.
not know?
Did you see what I just said? I said, and I'm also mourning with you here, Bubba. This is a young 16-year-old, and it hits home for me. And this is the reason why I dig into cases like these, and I have every right to, and no one can stop me. But I do respect you reaching out. But at the same time, to try to silence me when we want answers is absurd. To me, I said it's absurd to me. I'm bringing attention to the drugs, and I said, and I'm gonna send this into police. How I connected you to Fowler, who said she was directly tied to this case.
Yeah, and good luck on the attack of freedom of speech, pal.
Exactly. That's all I'm gonna say. Freedom of speech. It's whatever the sheriff's department finds once they conclude their investigation. You're making up facts that are all speculative. That's interfering with the open investigation.
You mean
there is no interference with open investigation off of speculation and alleged. Any cop in there is going to tell you they use their gut. They walk through 1,000 scenarios and it doesn't interfere with nothing.
And not only
that is just a line of crap that they're telling YouTubers so that we don't do their job for them, because now law enforcement are having to do their job. They were getting away with sitting on their ass and not investigating stuff, closing cases. Oh, another suicide. Oh, another suicide. Go look at them counties around them areas. They got people that actually have an established life, own a trailer, have money in the mattress, and calling them homeless because they died and they don't want to investigate. It costs them money to investigate. These counties have nothing but money on their brain.
Yeah,
They
but
don't want to spend it.
They basically just got done milking the cow for 19,000 man hours on Kylie, which is fucking enrages me. I'm so sorry.
I said,
Yeah,
I
for
find it
one
weird
canoe
you're connected
trip.
to the Fowler family, and the father says allegedly young Fowler is a LSD dealer. Question mark. Why are you connected to the Fowler family?
Everybody is press when they're doing. Yeah, he's retarded.
Yes. Yeah, I said yes.
Hey, T-REV, you know what we gotta, you know what we should do? We should stop calling ourselves YouTubers and call ourselves journalists.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's basically what they're doing. They're trying to label us. Anytime in history you try to silence a group. Yeah, when they try to silence a group, they want to give them a name so that they can lump them together instead of calling them protesters or whatever. They're going to call them this YouTubers, you YouTubers. But really, the thing is if you look at the ones that are like yourself doing the research, you actually are contributing to understanding publicly what is available. You don't got access to private stuff, so you can't possibly interfere with anything because everything you're about to share, it's just public knowledge that's not been spoke of yet.
Okay.
Because we can't just keep on assuming that they're going to do their damn jobs when they keep proving to us that they damn well don't.
I don't think that boy in that picture is this Mike. I think that's his son because this guy knows.
I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry because he said it's a huge deal. Or you're just being disrespectful to her family and friends too soon. I said, I'm sorry you feel that way. You're worried about that when I'm worried about the dope dealer.
If he's not blood related, then he doesn't have nowhere to speak from either.
Yes, I did do that song for Kylie, Lisa. Thank you. I appreciate you coming by. T-REV, that's dad. The dad's basically deputized all of us to help him get to the bottom of this. Exactly. The dad said the dad had came out and basically he wants to get to the bottom of this.
He wants to know why no one mentioned that she was on drugs because that matters.
Ask him if he's not too. If it's
that's
not
the
such
key,
a big
y'all.
deal. Ask him if it's not such a big deal. Why is he worried about it?
Because that's his kid. Never mind.
No.
Yeah, this other guy. Yeah, this other dude. Who knows? The FBI is digging deep into their freaking shit right now, though.
Well, y'all, if you were guilty of giving somebody something that they ended up dead from, wouldn't you want people to shut up?
Unless you live.
If you're a bad person, wouldn't you want people to shut up?
Not if you live in Northern California, evidently.
Ask him why, if it's not such a big deal, why is he worried about it, T?
I'd tell him it makes me want to talk about it more.
I did tell him that live.
Yeah, yeah. Tell him, you look suspicious, dude.
Yeah, the silence is weird.
But remember, Kylie Rodney's mama? Yeah, there's honor in silence. There's honor in silence, Mom.
Mind your own business and find a hobby, will you? Yeah.
Go for a walk.
Call your mom. I'm sorry.
It about killed me. I about died when that woman said that. Here we're trying to find out why her daughter is laying in the back of a trunk in water dead, and she's like, maybe y'all need to go for a walk.
I can't stand her because she never spoke from the heart. She was reading a script, and that to me is just pathetic.
I said, I'm curious to how I was able to connect you to Fowler, aka that's the boyfriend's BF last name.
Some people call drugs. Some people call drugs flower, as in the thing that grows the flower, right? Yeah. Awful close to the spelling there. That could be just a fake name too.
Thank you, Sheba, for this super sticker. I do appreciate your support. And I'm trying to figure out why this guy's trying to silence us. Us, me. That we're all trying to just find out who this dealer is.
No, the Fowler thing is a real thing.
I'm just saying. I want to find out. I was like, why? Why? What's
And the
why
girlfriends,
was I able to connect you on the friends list here? Why?
because it's a real thing.
Exactly. Why was I able to connect? Now, is this his mom? Because I'm starting to think this is mom or sister. Is this him? Is a boy? I don't know.
Chick.
I just want to connect. Why?
If you ever have a doubt if it's a male or female, look for the Adam's apple. Every man has it.
Okay, so he said this, right? He goes, we all small community and know each other and to help each other. All really cared about was finding her quickly. I get
right. I believe
get that. Now, father has brought out a few things. Why has the story changed 3 times? And why you are trying to silence me? It made me investigate your page, and I found Sunshine Fowler, who said she was directly involved. Dang. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Yeah, and I'd be all like, the bottom line is whoever the drugs came from, that's the culprit, buddy boy.
T-REV, can you check his friends list and see if he's got any friends that are relative to a name that we've heard in the case?
Yeah, Sunshine Fowler, directly involved.
Mama
yeah, I know, but I'm talking about, like, are there others?
I said,
like, is Ashley
I told
on
him,
there?
I said, you're more than welcome to come up on the panel and speak.
She asked if Ashley's on the list.
Ashley, we'll go there. I'm on his, hold up. We'll go there right now.
Either an Amanda or an Ashley.
Something with an A. Or
right here.
What about
we'll
Amber?
now. I got Ashley right here. This is the aunt.
Okay, is she a friend of his?
That's a great question. Let me see.
Look at that picture of the Day of the Dead. Is that actually really something?
She's not a friend of his. She's not a friend of his. Not at all.
Huh. Okay. Well, then I would check the Sunshine Fowler and see if she's a friend.
Yeah, she is. That's how I found her.
Well, if she's a friend to Ashley.
I seen her in the search group. She said she was directly connected. I was able to connect that Mike was friends with Sunshine Fowler, who said she was directly connected to the case. Sunshine Fowler has the same last name as boyfriend of Trinity's boyfriend.
This almost sounds like a Sammy all over again.
Yeah, you pretty much connected them all to the case.
Yeah, I connected them 100%.
I think that you're probably getting into where this come from. That's the big question.
I'm making up a story now. What story am I making up? This came from the father's mouth that she was on LSD.
No, tell him like this. Since you're an insider, why don't you tell us, buddy?
Since you're an insider.
Yeah, start asking him questions.
You seem to have all the answers. I'll know he said, all I know is she is missing. That's what he was trying to say. And when minor goes missing, we all get concerned and try to help.
Okay, she ain't missing.
Exactly. So why try to silence me? Got me over here looking like friggin' Jim Carrey typing.
She walks off on acid at 10:30 at night, and no one even calls until 3:30. That itself is fucking not normal.
That's because everybody else was tripping too, I'll bet you.
I just said, what story am I making up? This came from the father's mouth that she was on LSD. Since you're an insider, why do you not tell us? You seem to have all the answers exactly. So why try to silence me? That was his answer to this one.
They needed to call for a fucking damn ambulance and find her.
Exactly. Why at 3 something in the morning or whatever? I thought it was 10:47, but I think the 10:47 call was to her mom.
Yeah, that's when she walked out.
Yeah, I don't know. I only listen to what Sheriff says. So then why are you messaging me?
10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. She wasn't found for 4 hours. I mean, they didn't call for 4 hours. And then they found her 2 days later. That's not good enough.
Ask him directly who gave her the drugs. You're a small time community. You know everybody. You know everything. Who gave her the drugs?
You're directly involved, you thought you said. If you're so involved, why don't you tell us? Yeah.
That's what I said. I said, who gave her the drugs then, Mike?
I'm Mike.
I don't give a fuck.
There you go.
Nah, seriously, he's pissing me off. This is somebody that tried to silence me, Tutti Frutti.
That ain't gonna happen.
This is somebody who tried to silence me. He came on my shit. Here, I'll minimize it down a little bit so you can see.
Especially when it hits home for T-REV, like it hit home with Kylie for me, because that's my biggest fears of drowning.
Oh man, the Kylie case smoked me. The Kylie case smoked me. So I said, this is how the conversation went down right here. You could stop. He said, you could stop talk. Could you stop talking about Trin? I said, why are you trying to silence me? I'm curious. We want answers. Her father wants answers. I do not understand why you are trying to get me to stop trying to find out the root of the reason why this happened to her. I get you're grieving. Who's Sunshine Fowler? He won't answer the Sunshine Fowler. He will not answer that.
Okay, but wait, time out real quick too. Her dad not being in her life, it's kind of like, dude. You know, it's kind of like if you cared, you would at least have some kind of involvement or connection with your daughter, at least every now and then. He mentioned not being in her life for a lot of years. It's like that makes a difference in someone's life.
Make it make sense. That's what I put in all capital. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, dude, because you're not making shit make sense to me. Why are you trying to silence me? You say you're from that community, which I was able to find out you were from that community by clicking on your profile, finding Sunshine Fowler on your friends list. Sunshine Fowler has the same last name as Francis Fowler, which is Young Buck, who was with Trinity. Boyfriend. Yep. And I got the proof right here that that's her boyfriend, right? Boom. There's your proof.
Sheriff's department. They need to check their sheriff's department before they check us.
This shit's got me ticked.
Makes me wonder if they're the ones interfering with the investigation, because they're trying to silence somebody that's simply asking questions and then accusing you of making up stuff when you are not making anything up. It's factual. It's on the page. We have heard the father say that on CCTV, and or I can't remember what channel. What channel was it?
Let's say that's cut the bullshit. Let's cut the bullshit right now, right? Because all of this, it's like it doesn't. It's not adding up again, right? It doesn't make sense again. But it's like what is going on here? I lost my train of thought really quick. But it's kind of like, damn. It's like. Placer County, we have a huge issue. That was my point. The coroner's office from Placer County is taking over this now.
When a kid goes missing or is found dead, you cannot expect everybody to be complacent when we have lost a life. There are other children in the area. There are other children in our lives. We do not understand why a 16-year-old is on LSD dead in the woods or in the brush. There will be a lot of people looking into this, and your privacy does not matter until there is justice for this child.
Yeah, and I, for one, am not complying. Yeah.
Hold on, about this. I don't want to talk about her anymore. I said everything I gathered is public information that anyone can get, and I still am not getting the answer why someone connected with Sunshine Fowler is trying to silence me.
Ask him if his daddy's the one that's making the acid and passing it around.
Yeah. I don't want to accuse him of that, but I do.
Ask him why he's downplaying her death.
No, I don't really think I don't know, downplaying her death. I mean, he is saying sheriff.
He is.
Well, they're
I
saying
mean, this is
that
a child that's died from drugs in the woods. And we're all supposed to be like, well, you know, things happen, right? Just like in the little Quentin Simon case. Oh, you know, when you're on drugs, shit happens. It's like these people that are on drugs, they have no real value to their own life. So they can't value other people's life. So then they're all, but you know, oh, protect our privacy. Oh, why? So you can, another kid in your county, a fourth kid in your county can die?
Yo,
No.
we don't give a shit about the gross real estate in that part of the world. We don't care about what your real estate brings in that area of the planet, you idiot.
Why is she the third child that has died related to drugs?
I said,
in
what's
that
her
county?
connection to Francis Fowler? Answer me that question. Since you're answering questions, answer that shit. Why
That's great.
is Sunshine Fowler got the same last name as Francis Fowler, the boyfriend? We want to know. Make it make sense. I'm tired. Don't piss me off.
I don't think Sunshine's even a real thing, but I think Fowler might be.
Sunshine ain't the real name, but the Fowler part, yeah. Because I am directly involved with the case. So what does that mean? That means your son's the boyfriend, right? Or maybe your brother, or I don't know. I'm speculating here, allegedly here. But we want to know. We want to know. I'm not trying to silence you. I didn't do anything to you. Just asked you to respect friends and family.
Bullshit. He said, stop. He said, could you stop?
How about respect and dignity for Trinity? Instead of just sweeping it under the rug like all the other ones.
I said, who dealt this LSD to Trinity?
You said, bullshit. You told me to stop. I get that part. But how about respect, trying to find out the root of the problem? Who dealt this LSD to Trinity? Good one. That's awesome.
That's what
good.
I want to know. And I'm tired of like why come out and try to silence me while I'm live digging up information, as much information as I can. I can see that the mother is sincere in her love for her child. I respect that. I see that the dad wants to know answers. So she was at aunt / mom's best friend's house. I get that. But it starts not making sense when stepdad or I keep saying stepdad, and I'm not meaning to say stepdad. When boyfriend of aunt chases her out, mom's called at 10:47. That's 17 minutes later. Nothing happens whatsoever. Like, why is the police involved later on in the line? Like, she's out in socks in 29-degree weather. Don't you think the police should have been called right about then?
Yeah, but I think everybody in the house was tripping. I think they were all tripping. And I, honest to God, really think that they didn't even notice she was gone in reality. Because I did a card reading last night and it was spot on. The dad came on today, confirmed everything in my reading. And one thing it said in my reading is that no one was chasing after Trinity, that she ran, scared to death, hallucinating, and nobody went after her. They didn't even know she was gone, according to my reading, till much later in the night. And I think that's what we're going to find out, because most of my readings are really, really close.
Yes. Said, are you trying to protect this dealer? Now you got me speculating on you. Are you trying to protect this dealer because I'm touching home and I'm getting close on to who the LSD dealer is? I mean, the dad said it on one of the lives. What did he say? The boyfriend is a known LSD dealer.
Right.
Stop it. You cannot silence me. Matter of fact, you're going to make me make more videos and talk more. And I was going to do it regardless. But now this pissing me off with somebody trying to silence me. Now you're just showing me that I'm going in the right direction, and now you're getting a little bit scared because you connect back to the Fowler family, buddy. And I was able to connect that immediately. Now, did she randomly put her last name as Fowler? And is it a coincidence that it's connected to Francis Fowler? which is the boyfriend. Is that a friggin' coincidence? Please. No, it ain't. It ain't a coincidence. That shit is not a coincidence. Kick him off, T. He's a GAR. Yep. Let him know. Let him know. Said take a breath. Shit. Ain't no breaths need to be taken over here. Dad says so. That's what I'm saying. We won't be
See,
silent.
this is what the dad's saying. This is backing up what the dad's saying. He is out here trying to get people to realize that they are not talking about the root cause of why this girl was running. And they did not react as if this girl was in true danger in the
blocked
beginning.
me now. Look.
And the root cause is the drugs. And so who's related to the drugs? We need
I get blocked when I ask, are you trying to protect this dealer?
Yep.
I get blocked as soon as I ask that. Ain't it a freaking coincidence, guys?
There are no coincidences.
I get blocked after, huh?
Now go screenshot all of that.
Oh yeah, it's being screenshotted right now.
The
Matter of
thing
fact-
is, at some point, it was an adult. It was an adult that's responsible for the distribution of drugs. Kids aren't.
I think that's what we're going to find all through all these kids' cases. These 16-year-olds aren't finding their own drugs, I don't think. I think they're getting them. You know, and it could be that this could all be from a same batch or something. We don't know.
Like, I'm 50 years old and I wouldn't know where to go look for drugs if I tried. You know, so
hey, hon, I can help you. Hey, you want drugs? I can help you. There's this place. It's called Placer County. Get a pen.
Good Lord. I was just there, remember?
Well, at least you survived it.
Barely, after somebody tried to come in my hotel room in the middle of the night.
The trucking no way vacation plan. You check in, but you don't check out.
Yep.
I'm screenshotting every single one of these bad boys right here.
Hotel California, guys.
And when you do check out, it's with a toe tag.
Mike Gilardi 2. Let's put this 2 SS. So screenshot number 2. Let me take it all the way up here. I said you're more than welcome to come up on my panel and speak. This is going to be screenshot number 3.
Hey, he looks like he's at the age where he might have attended the plaster. Ask him if he was there.
Nah, he blocked me. Can't.
Oh, dick.
Yeah, he blocked me. Why did he block me? Because I'm close to the answer or what? What's going on?
Because you're talking about drugs. You're getting suspicious and he don't like that. That makes him uncomfortable because he thought you were some dumb. Yeah.
I come from that shit. So I sniff that shit out easily. Like you cannot.
He just took you as a dumb YouTuber, you know. He didn't take you as a T-REV journalist, right?
Yeah, he don't understand that I'm born and raised literally out of the friggin' hood. Like I don't think he understands that. Like
when he said he's directly connected, I would have said, dude, so were you there when she started tripping out?
I'm screenshotting this whole conversation.
I don't think he said he was. Did he say he was directly connected? I thought you said that other girl said it.
Sunshine Fowler said she was directly
connected. Yeah. He never said. This dude never said that.
And also, that's on my first stream about her. By the way, it is on my first stream about her. I'm pretty sure.
I appreciate the correction, by the way.
Yep. No problem whatsoever. Screenshot 5. Here we go. Here's screenshot 5. So there's 5 screenshots. I want to make sure I have this whole conversation. I got his name. I can send that into LE also. It could hit on something and it might not, but at least I got him, right?
Hey, T-REV, I've got another channel. It's got about 1,000 subs. I think we should change the name of it to Placer County Investigations and just watch them like hawks. Get every single death that comes in, figure out how they handle it, and just put the pressure on them because this, I mean, I'm joking, but you know what I'm saying? This really needs to be looked into as to, like I was referring to earlier, it's like they're covering up the fact that they got drugs to protect the fact that, one, they're lazy. They don't want to have to do investigations. So they'll just get in a canoe and they'll just kind of tote around. And then they'll be like 19,000 hours in a canoe 8 years later. and get a ton of money for not doing anything. And so why do they care if there's dead people? Because they can then basically charge 19,000 hours and get paid every time, right? Like, how much does it cost for helicopters looking for Trinity?
No, thank you, Gregory. Thank you, Gregory. Thank you, everybody that's in here to actually see this. I'm glad that you guys were here. Can't spoof an old spoofer, Gloria says. I'm glad that you guys were here to witness that this conversation between me and this guy. So now, 100, you know, there was about 116 people in here that just seen it within me having the conversation with him. So nobody, you know what I mean? Everybody in here can testify to the spot that he messaged me, and I literally connected him back to Fowler, which is some way connected to Francis.
You know
she is.
This calls for you guys. I'm having the urgency of this feeling come over me that it's going to require a group effort almost to cleanse the land in that area. I don't know how far away you guys are. I think Mama D is in Florida, right, Mama?
No, I'm in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin. How far are you?
Huh?
How far is T-REV?
I'm in Chicago, or I'm on
7 hours from, 6 hours from me.
I'm on the Chicago. I'm on literally the border.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Chicago. Hold on, this is important. All right, so I was just over with Mrs. G. We were both over on another channel where the dad of Trinity spoke. He was sitting there talking. T-REV, you were there.
Yes, ma'am.
We were all listening. We all heard the dad talk about what he is doing. His whole purpose is to find out why the drugs are being hidden in this case. He says, now listen, he said he feels something could have been done differently if people would have known they were looking for a girl on drugs flipping out compared to, oh, she went for a walk outside. So that is number one. Now we jump over here. We jump over here on a fluke. Like, I don't even know why I jumped on that live. Well, I didn't jump on the panel, but on that live. And then I just thought, oh, I'm going to go see if T-REV is live. I jump over here. We got this dude trying to quiet us about the drugs.
It's not a coincidence.
And blocking you because you're asking him about the drugs in the area. He blocks you. He can't talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
Why doesn't he have...
He blocked me immediately when I asked. As soon as I asked this question right here, I said, that's awesome. I said, that's awesome. They're known to allegedly screw up cases out there. And I got, tons of YouTubers are all on this case. Why are you worried about little old me? Am I hitting home somewhere? Are you trying to protect this dealer? That's what I said to him. And he blocked me immediately right after I said that. I said, you trying to protect
now scroll up above is goodbye.
Yep, right here. The police get paid for that. You get paid to talk shit.
Where it says goodbye.
That's it. Goodbye. No, I actually found some shit. So you can kiss my ass. How about that? My man is upset. He is so upset. You can run the photo. Yeah, you can. Can't you run the photos through Google Face?
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
I want to see what he said.
Oh, you want to see everything that he says? Let's start from the top. Let's go over what this just happened here. Well, last night I'm live. We're talking about the case. Could you stop talking about Trend? So today when I get on, I say, why are you trying? After hearing the dad, I wanted to hear the dad speak before I dug deeper. I said, why are you trying to silence me? I'm curious. We want answers. Her father wants answers is what I meant. I didn't mean to put the fathers, but I guess you could say fathers want answers. I do not understand. Why are you trying to get me to stop trying to find out the root of the reason why this happened to her? I get it. You're grieving. Who's Sunshine Fowler? Because it just happened and not all her friends and family know about it. Plus, it's a current investigation by police, but you're not part of the investigation by Nevada County. And I'm not trying to silence you. You should let people mourn. I said I dug in pretty deep, and everything that I gathered is public information, and I will not stop digging into this until we find out where these drugs came from. Someone needs to be held accountable. Go tell everyone else that. I also respect you for reaching out, but why do you tie back to the Fowler family? And I go, you know, and I'm also mourning with you here, Bubba. This is a young 16-year-old, and it hits home for me. And this is the reason why I dig into cases like these. And I have every right to, and no one can stop me. But I respect you reaching out. But at the same time, to try to silence me when we want answers is absurd. And to me, I'm bringing attention to the drugs, and I am gonna send this to police. How? I connected you to the Fowler family, basically, is what I meant. Who said she was directly tied to this case, which is exactly what she says. If you go back 2 of my lives ago, you will see that I found that post and it's on. I made it big.
T-REV was heated.
I blew it up. It's whatever the sheriff's department finds. All right, what do you say? It's whatever the sheriff's department finds. Once they conclude there's an investigation, you're making up facts that are all speculative. That's interfering with the open investigation. Freedom of speech. Wrong speculation and allegedly. That's what I said to him. Should I send this to my local authorities? I said free. He said freedom of press, and you're not the press. I said I find it weird you're connected to the Fowler family, and the father says allegedly young Fowler is a LSD dealer. Yes, and I am also. In fact, I got a folder full of information I dug up myself, all public record, and I will be sharing my folder with authorities. It's not a huge deal. You're just being disrespectful to her family and friends too soon. I said, I'm sorry you feel that way. You're worried about that when I'm worried about the dope dealer. No one knows what happened, but police report will. I said exactly why. If it's not such a big deal, why are you so worried about it? I said, we want to know who gave this girl LSD. The father has came up on 2 channels and spoke out and wants help. We'll see what the police report says.
Her dad wants answers.
Exactly. I said, yes.
This is a cry from her father. Exactly.
There was a cry from her father. I said, yes, we will see what the police report says. I'm curious how I was able to connect you to Fowler, a.k.a. boyfriend's last name. Are you a family member? He said, we all small community and know each other and try to help each other. All we really cared about was finding her quickly. Yeah, that's what it seems. All you cared about after the fact that she was missing and waited all the way until what, 3 a.m? I said, I get that now. Father has brought out a few things, which I misspelled things. I don't know how. I guess I was typing too fast. Why has the story changed 3 times? And why are you trying to silence me? It made me investigate your page, and I found Sunshine Fowler, who said she was directly involved. You're more than welcome to come up on panel and speak. I'm not following the story you're making up, just waiting for the police to tell us what happened. I'll know he was going to say, all I know is she was missing. And when a minor goes missing, we all get concerned and try to help. I said, what story am I making up? This came from the father's mouth that she was on LSD. Since you're an insider, why do you not tell us? You seem to have all the answers. Exactly. So why try to silence me? Yeah, I didn't know. I only listened to what the sheriff says. I said, so why are you trying to silence me though? You make 0 sense and you have Sunshine Fowler on your friends list. You're a small town community who gave her the drug, or you're a small town community. Who gave her the drugs then, Mike? Make it make sense. Wait for the autopsy. I will listen to facts with proof from NC Sheriff only. Not your channel. Let friends and family have their privacy. I said all public info. If they do not want it to be public info, then then they can make it private. I do not want to talk about her anymore. I said everything I gathered is public information that anyone can get. I still am not getting the answer to why someone connected with Sunshine Fowler is trying to silence me, which I keep pointing that out. Why are you downplaying her death? I already answered that question to yours several times. I said, I'm very curious. This is a child who died from drugs in the woods. Her own father wants to know. So I highlighted that. Her own father wants to know. He never asked me to shut up. No, you did not. And then I said, what's her connection to Francis Fowler? That's what I want to know. What's Sunshine's connection to Francis Fowler? I'm not trying to silence you. I didn't do anything to you. Just asked you to respect friends and family. I said, bullshit. You told me to stop. I get that part. But how about respect trying to find the root of the problem? Who dealt this LSD to Trinity? The police get paid for that. You get paid to talk shit on your YouTube channel. That's it. Goodbye. I said, that's awesome. They're known to allegedly screw up cases out there. And I got tons of YouTubers are all on this case. Why are you not I said, why are you worried about little old me? Am I hitting home somewhere? Are you trying to protect this dealer? That's what I said. You know what I mean? Like that's where I got at him at.
And he said freedom of press and you're not press. That's not even the same.
Right.
It's freedom of speech is our amendment. Freedom of speech, not press.
Exactly.
So I think this is somebody that is trying to redirect you in a place where you're uncomfortable for looking at the drugs, period. They want you off that.
Well,
Right.
notice how they abbreviated her name. That shows a very intimate thing.
I don't know. I'm you know, don't try to come silence me. And then when I investigate into your page, I make a connection with Sunshine Fowler, who was in the same search group on Facebook, or Bring Trinity Home. Where's Trinity? She was on there. She made a post. Now that post is completely gone and I can't find it. She said,
Well,
I
and
am
my
directly
cards.
connected with the case. She took pictures. I think she posted 2
Yeah.
pictures of the stuff she was wearing. So was she at the house? Now I'm curious. Was she at the house?
See, that's what I want to know, because my reading shows there's a hidden person at the house. I'm wanting to know, are you talking to the dude?
No, he blocked me.
No, I know. I'm saying
I wonder if
in
that's
my
I get
reading,
what you're saying, Mama D. I get what you're saying now. I get what
I
you're
wonder
there's
if
a
the person that drove the car and went after her, because somebody was in the car looking after her.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
didn't
what I
see
said.
that,
Don't watch then. Why are you on my channel watching if you don't? You know what I'm saying? He's probably on here right now sitting back watching. What
did Mama D just say?
You said what?
I said, what? Oh, I do have something weird to tell y'all that's going to be very strange. Okay. That's about Trinity's case. So last night I finished the read because I got the weirdest, strangest message I had ever gotten in my life. And it had to do with a sock. Okay. A sock monkey, a sock. And I was like thrown. I don't know what to do with that. So I ended the reading, but I told everybody about it. And then, oh my gosh, my email has blown up. So right after that, somebody goes on the Trinity case on their live, and they're talking about Trinity's case, and the dude shows up as a sock.
Okay, wait.
What?
That's why, okay, on Squirrel Girls on Fire, I got a wrench, right? But I resigned my wrench because Megan's in there, and Megan is like, I don't know. I mean, she could be like innocent and pure and everything, but nonetheless, she's trying to cover for Sam, and I don't trust that. And
are you talking about Megan from Truckee?
Yeah, you'll understand what I'm saying in a minute. Why I'm talking about this, right? But I want to find my wrench because Megan's always taking over in everyone's panels, right? And Megan has her own channel, and she was having like a socks conversation with another dude that had a sock on his hand.
That was it. So before that happened, I was in my read, and I ended my read with something about a sock in Trinity's case. So now I'm trying to connect this together so that y'all understand what I'm truly saying. So in Trinity's case, I said she's terrified of the sock monkey.
Oh my
God.
Wait.
All right. So hold on. So I end my live. My phone starts blowing up. This morning I start going, what are these links to? They are to Megan in Truckee interviewing a guy that is a sock. He has a sock. He is known as Sock Man, Sock Guy, whatever. What the actual hell?
I was joking about it because I kind of like,
that's screwed up.
I kind of like low-key troll Megan because I heard her say on Captain Kurt Reacts, and I just been reviewing that live like recently, because I'm looking for where she said that Sam told her that Sam fought Kylie that night, and I can't find that, but I'm still looking for it like no tomorrow. But she said that that's exactly what she said. She says, I don't care. She goes, I don't know. I want this to all go away, and I don't care. That's exactly what she said. And ever since then, I don't trust her.
Yeah,
I don't trust Megan either. I feel connected.
This dude is suspect. Period.
I think that
make a video.
I think Trinity was trying to connect me to Kylie's case about the sock. So I would get the link and I would go listen to Megan for the first time ever. I mean, I listened to her when she was in the Truckee case, but I didn't even realize who I was listening to. Didn't know it was Megan from Truckee. Megan from Truckee is one of those good old-fashioned moms that believes in letting the kids party, right? So I'm thinking this is the connection is the drugs and what is that sock guy about, and then this dude.
Yeah, and
follow me.
What he's doing with his other hand? That's what I'm wondering.
I'm wondering if that sock dude is this same guy that's messaging T-REV. He's like trolling all the Trinity things and causing distraction.
It's all right. It ain't causing distraction. He's about to get blown up on my video that I'm making too. I'm gonna make him point in case
Well-
and how I connected these. I'm gonna show everything on my video that I'm gonna make, how I connected everything that I found information wise that's public record. I'm putting it out there.
They were trying to say that he was in Truckee, and also Megan, she won't.
Who was in Truckee?
That's the sock dude. And also, Megan won't admit it, but on her live the other day, she said that Sam was in town, and she said that she was driving in her red car, and someone was chasing after her, literally.
What are you saying, T-REV?
Oh, I'm making a video on this, everything. Like,
Good.
with this guy and how I connected him to the Fowler, how I connected him to Fowler, and once I get the questioning about Fowler, he blocks me.
Wrecked.
Yeah,
Extremely
you're fucking suspect, dude.
I have to kind of giggle, T-REV. You know why? Because it's like, I mean, it's real. When somebody decides to tell a truther to shut up, that is the worst thing you can do, because we will uncover everything there is about you. You are screwed.
I don't get it.
You're screwed with the wrong people to tell a truth person
Yeah, when
that's a
you're
truth
like, hey,
seeker
I'm
to
the
shut up, right?
When you're
Yeah,
like
this dude,
announcing
like,
I'm
literally.
directly involved, we're like, perfect.
You lit your fire. That's what you got to do, though, is get it out there for Trinity. I do feel that the dad's right. I feel you're right. And I feel my read's right. All of them go together. They
And I
all link
feel
up
my
very
video-
well about it being the drugs and who. It's like they don't want us to look at the root, like you said, like T-REV said, I want to get to the root. That's what we're talking
Exactly.
about.
I want to
Because
get to who gave her the drugs.
The
You get
thing
what I'm
is,
saying?
the
And the
people-
dad said
Yeah,
the boyfriend
yeah.
is a known LSD dealer. Why?
Yeah.
Is somebody connected with Sunshine Fowler who said she was directly connected with the case, messaging me trying to fucking silence me? No, sir, that doesn't work that way. Yes, I am a YouTuber, but yes, I'm smart enough to find out that she's connected to you and Francis Fowler, aka the boyfriend. There
But
you
wait a
go.
minute, T-REV, I got to change you. I got to do something here. Hold on. If YouTube shut down their platform, would you still do what you do?
You're damn right. I'd find another
Then
person.
how are you a YouTuber? You might be a Twitcher, right? You might be an Instagrammer. You might be something else. So you're not a YouTuber, honey. You are a truther. You are somebody that speaks the truth. You're going to uncover the truth, and you're a justice seeker. And so what you are is a journalist.
Exactly. And I'll
Gregory
continue to
Worth
do
is
it, and I'll
saying-
continue getting better and better and better and better at it too.
Gregory Worth is saying, tell truth seekers to shut up when hell freezes over. Why would a truth seeker say?
No, he's agreeing with us.
Yeah, he's agreeing. Yeah, 100%. Gregory rocks with it. He's all the way in with it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm the part person that when someone tells me to shut up, it gives me exactly. Thank you, Pearl.
I love
Thank
it
you,
when
Pearl.
somebody comes in and gaslights us and they're like, you need to shut up. And it's like, then when we are pissed and we're ready to go at it, oh no, they don't want to talk no more.
Libby Live says you're the voice of lost souls, the victims. Exactly.
They just fed us.
We all are, yeah.
Octane fuel is what I'm going to call it.
I don't know. He just filled my gas tank up. All you did was make me go harder and make me look right into him. I mean, it made me go right to his channel, pull up friends, and pop in Fowler's name, and guess that's where I made my connection.
It was beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I got Miss G and Mama D are up here with me. I don't know if Miss G has a channel. Mama D does. Do you have a channel, Miss G?
I'm trying to get on one, but YouTube keeps saying I need 50 subscribers. How am I going to do that if I can't even post anything?
Well, post your link in the chat. I got you. Or give me your link in private, and I'll send everybody. If there's 50 people in this, if there are 50 people that are kind enough to go over to Miss G's and hit subscribe, I would appreciate that.
I'm just
Hey T-REV, guess what?
Yeah,
YouTube, Miss G, guess what? We can help you. Here's how, okay?
Yes.
So YouTube in the next couple weeks, I think it's next week actually, or even right away, is going to be introducing where we can be broadcasting on 2 channels at once.
Yeah, I seen
So,
that. But
yeah.
none of those options are available for me. I can't even post shorts or videos or
Exactly, bro.
anything.
We'll
Huh.
get you. We'll get you. Shorts
Yeah,
come.
there's a way
I
to
forget
do
when
it.
shorts come.
I think it's just the enemy trying to stop me from putting out the truth again. My truth, you know how it is. Like when
Well,
I went to Prosser, you know, and I was just on the other side of the lake right there, and I was like 100 feet away,
Give me your channel link, Miss G. I got you.
and I couldn't even get to the right area I needed to be. And then it's just Miss G.
It's okay, Miss G. If you can,
we're
you
here
get your
for
link
you,
to your
hon.
channel. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna try to find it right now. Maybe we can help you get 50. I would love to be part of helping you get 50. and
I'm
then you can
sure, I promise you, me and T-REV have a lot of the same. They'll back you, sweetheart. If you want 50, you can have 50.
absolutely.
Even if I have to make 48, I'll make 48 other names just to come hit it.
Thank you, appreciate it. But
At least Mama's D being honest. She's being honest. But I know there's 50 people in here with a big heart that will go over there and hit subscribe. I know it.
it'll never be monetized, and I won't even have that option available because it's not what I'm about. But the truth.
Do you
the
have a
truth
computer,
will be out.
Miss G?
Yes.
You do have a computer, so you should be able to go live from your computer.
Oh well, I don't. That's the problem. Well, I have a laptop, but I haven't been like on it. I had it like on for a long time. Cause see, the thing is, I was a moderator on the crypto channel.
Okay.
For like about 7 years, and actually 3 different channels I was a moderator for. But so I was always on my laptop, and I had it running 24 hours. It still works and everything, but then like life changed and things happened, and I'm not like into the crypto thing right now recently.
Right.
And so then now this is what's been happening. But originally I wanted to get a channel going for Bitcoin.
I'm trying to find Miss G, but I'm having a hard time. Why
It's
can't
just Mrs. G MRS.G.
That's what I searched, and I got like there's like 30 of them. But
Are
it's
you
like Miss
serious?
G.
Hey,
Miss G
T-REV,
this.
you got T-REV, you got Mrs. G and Mama D. You should be able to rap to that.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah, it's
Mrs.
easy.
G. And honor and truth is the thing underneath that I have. I don't really know how to really set it up all the way yet. One person is already subbed to my channel, I guess, that I know of because I checked this morning. But it's just Mrs. G. And
If you click on your go to your channel, and you can literally copy the share button and put it in private chat for me, and I'll drop it in my chat right now.
from my phone.
Yes, you should be able to get it. You should be able to go to your
Mhm.
channel from your phone and get your link and drop it in private chat. Even if you have to back out of here, I'll send you a link to get you back in. Like you just backed out now.
Well, and if you got Facebook, that's how you can start too. So you get yourself a little following free on Facebook that'll jump with you all at once onto YouTube too.
There it is right there. Marlena's got it. Thank you, Marlena. I appreciate that. Thank you, Marlena. I do appreciate that. That was nice of you to do that. Let me go over there myself and do that. Miss G, go to channel. I'll go to her channel. Subscribe. Okay, I'm subscribed, Miss G.
I will after I get off here. I will absolutely subscribe.
Okay, we got her channel here. We're able to go over there and help her to start being able to spread awareness. I'm for anybody that wants to spread awareness. And I brought people on my channel and helped them out and had people stab me in my back. And still to this day, I don't care about sharing anybody's channel because I'd rather have them get, if they can help anybody in any way, then I'm all for it. I am all for it. That's her channel, Miss G.
Inspiring others to be inspiring to others.
Go sub for me. Here we go. I posted again too. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. If we can get it to 50, there's 111 in here. If we can get it to 50, that's awesome. Thank you guys for going over there and doing that.
And give T-REV a big like, a big thumbs up.
I do appreciate you guys going over there and doing that for her. Means a lot to me because she wants to get her, she wants to, she said she went over to Prosser and was able to go over there and do things. And if she's got stuff, she may have information you guys are interested in, June said
You're-
she's up to 21.
You're saying that, and it's 1:44 exactly on the live.
Wow.
Yep, that's because you're inspiring somebody to inspire someone. That's beautiful. That's the biggest gift that we can give on this planet is of
Thank you.
ourselves, is to inspire others. And you do such a beautiful job, T-REV.
Thank you, Mama D. I appreciate your kind words. Mama D, can you send him the 2 pics of Mr. Sock I sent you, please? Katie Bugs asked.
Yeah, I'll go do that real quick. This is so bizarre, and it happens to be the sock on the Truckee Megan website that they sent me. So I did the reading, T-REV. I do Trinity serious reading through the entire thing. It's telling us everything that blew up today. Like there was hardly any time in between it. I did the reading live last night. It said, well, you just got to go watch it. It'll blow your mind if you just watch the dad. Okay. But anyway, at the end of the live, I'm doing the divining rods, and all of a sudden I get this message whispered to me, and I'm like, okay, I didn't even want to say it, but I did it because I was given the message, and I was like, Trinity's scared of the sock,
right?
The sock thing, maybe it's a sock monkey. Anyway, everybody gets off that, and then this morning I get up, and my email is filled with all these links to Megan from Truckee's web YouTube, which I don't go there. I don't like her. Anyway, she's suspicious. So I'm like, why do I got to go to Megan's place? What is this about a sock? And here, I'm not kidding you, a guy came on anonymous, and he is a sock, and he is talking to Megan. It is so bizarre. It's just two, and it's on the case that Megan is covering is Trinity.
She said, woohoo, that's the first time my comment's ever been on there on a screen. Is that what you said? Megan is connected. She was in CC's live. Wow.
Yes, I'm telling you, I was getting a message about Megan being connected to Trinity because of the sock message.
Whoa. That's crazy.
That's what I'm trying to say is it's bizarre connection. Like Trinity told me, I'm scared of the sock. And then I'm getting links to Megan from Truckee's website or YouTube, and she's got a dude on there with a sock. What?
Now
I'm blown away.
And she's talking about Trinity's case. That's her headline. That's her title. Trinity. You know, she's got Trinity Backus, blah, 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 blah.
Stafford Peppers, I appreciate your support. It's okay. First time you ever been up there, we'll expect it to be up a lot if you're in my channel. I like to go through everybody's comments as much as I can, keep up with everything. I'll go on a ramble or whatever, and then I'll miss a lot of comments, but I do like to read my comments. And I mean, that's just something that's big to me is to check comments because it's important to engage with people that are in your live. And in my opinion, it's important. That's one of my main pet peeves is to respond and read your guys' comments. That's one of the biggest things about me. I can't help it. Sometimes I'll get stuck in reading your comments so much that I will just lose focus for a second, but I have to read who the people are in my live who are supporting, listening.
Yeah, that's very important. That's the meat and potatoes of every channel.
Exactly. You know, some people don't do that, and it's kind of upsetting because I feel like you should.
It's actually kind of rude, actually.
It is rude in my opinion, but I can't
do it.
You can't, Mama D. You got to concentrate and focus.
Yeah, I do it after I get my job done.
Well,
then I can go chat.
Mama D, you're doing something that you got to put your energy into. So that's that's a whole different scenario.
But I am doing. Can I do a little plug for my channel real quick?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm doing a Secret Santa giveaway. We've done 2 days of it. It's 11 days long, and I'm giving away multiple gifts. They're just Secret Santa things. And like last night was at the end of our reading on Trinity. We went into our subscriber area, you know, and I explained that you had to know 3 answers. And you had to say them all in the correct order. And these are the 3 questions. And 8 people won. So are you ready? See if y'all can pass it. All right. So the first question is, what was Summer Wells' favorite puppy's name? Second question, what is Michael Vaughn's favorite video game? Third question is, what number did Kylie have a tattoo of? And then they had to say all 3 answers in the correct order in one post to win. And so I got 8 winners last night on that. So that's awesome. I get to share 8 things.
I'm not going
But
to put in an entry because I already did yesterday, and that'd be cheating.
yeah, it's over. You had to do it within the flowers. So I did little flowers that started it, and it was only on the live. And then they posted their answers, and then I gave time. And then I threw flowers down to stop it. And in between the flowers, those people were the winners. So that did it, you know.
Congratulations,
So
everyone.
what are your answers, T-REV?
Gifts. So, to what? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm about to give 5 people memberships in here.
You got to teach me how I can do that. I don't know how to do that.
I did a 5 membership giveaway last night. It's $25. I'm gonna do another one right now. So I'm trying to let everybody put in their
that's awesome.
Turn gifting on so I can, because I'm about to give 5 more people in here memberships to my channel. So I'm gonna give 5 more. Right now, I'm about to gift them. Make sure you guys are on. Make sure that you guys have that turned on. You got to go to gifting and make sure it's turned on for my channel. It's going to be a blue thing when you click into the money symbol and you go to membership. You click on it and turn on gifting to this channel. And let me know when you guys are done doing that. I'll give it about 3 minutes and then I'll push it through.
I'm staying put because I don't want to mess things up again.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. We got your channel out there, and that's a good thing. So we got you halfway there, and we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. I'm about to drop 5 gifts, 5 gifting memberships to 5 people in here. So 5 people will become a member right now. I'm just waiting about. I'll do it at. It's 2:48 on my screen. I'll do it at 2:52. Can't find it. You should be able to click. Go to membership, join, or go to membership, join for members only, access to this channel. Click that. Once you click that in there, there should be a gifting option where you're able to accept giftings for this channel. Now, I don't know if you can only do that from a PC, but I'm pretty sure I was able to do it from a phone. Let me see here. Let me see here. I'll find it out right now. Let me see. Let me see how this works here. Let me go to I'm going to pull it up on another tab here. Marlena, thank you. I am about to give away 5. Done. She said done. You can hit the money at the bottom of the screen. If you're on an iPhone, you won't be able to see it. Oh, that sucks. I hate that. I wonder if they can go to Safari on there. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you. You should be able to do it from a phone. I was able to do it from a phone. Actually, did I do it from a phone? No, I didn't do it from a phone. I did it from a PC. So maybe I sent you the email from the lady that requested in the audience, in the listeners. Right.
That she wanted me to send you the link to the thing about the sock, but all it is a dude with the socks. I don't know, but anyway, I did it. It's just you'd have to know the reading, you'd have to know everything about it to understand it. So it may not make any sense, but it was just absolutely bizarre.
No, Mama D, he actually showed his face in the video a couple times. I have a screenshot.
Really?
Yes, I have a screenshot.
Can you send me that screenshot?
Absolutely. I have to find a pen, or yeah, I have to find a pen. Well, because I don't have access to what's in chat right now. Maybe I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I'm not very experienced.
Just connect with me later.
What she said. I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead, keep talking.
Later, right.
My email's real easy to remember. It's rubberducky2005 at yahoo.com.
Rubberducky205 2005. Got it.
Yep.
Sweet. Oh, you're welcome, Sweet Cheeks. I'm about to give away 5 more right now. Thanks, but not any more worthy than anyone else. Hit join, then gift. All right, so you got to hit join, then gifting options, then 3 dots, and click that. I'm about to do it at 2:53. I'll do it at 2:53.
2005.
Rubber Ducky 2005.
Yeah. That's Mama D's email.
I'm on Android and was able to change it. Thank you for sharing that information, Stepher. I do appreciate that. Because I'm about to give away 5 right now. I'm going to give away 5 more. I did it last night, and I'm going to do it now. I think that you guys deserve that. You guys come in with great information. You always are emailing me great information. You guys are always listening. You guys are always active in here, and I feel that 5 more people deserve memberships. And I don't mind paying that. I don't mind investing into my channel at all whatsoever. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to friggin' just sit here and collect up everybody. I'm here to invest in myself also. As you guys come by and listen and see the information that I'm able to find on each case that I get into, I want to be able to give back. So here we go here. I'm going to do it here right about now. I'm about to do it right now. Right now. Here we go. Boom. Here we go. Bang. There's 5. All right, there we go. There's 5 right there.
Come on in here.
Thank you, Sweet Cheeks. I appreciate you. I don't know who it gave to, but okay, there we go. Gloria, welcome, Gloria. Gloria Nepp, I appreciate you. Brian, I appreciate you. Brooklyn, I appreciate you.
Can you see Artichoke?
And True Crime T. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the 5 right there. Thank you guys. All right, there we go. Yes, that's awesome. There we go. It went through there. Thank you guys. And I was I just I figured I'd gift. That's
Congratulations to everybody.
Yeah, I just wanted to give them away again. Like I want to keep doing giveaways. Giveaways are personally like I like doing that, giving back to the community because the community makes me what I am. So why not give back to the community? The community makes my channel what it is and drives me to want to work harder and to get better at what I do, especially when it comes to true crime and just everything else in general about me.
Are you okay? So the program we're using for this live, and then you can look at stuff on the computer too, and you can have people up on panel. Is this StreamYard or something different?
She said, I want to see this dude.
Can you see Artichoke?
Paying it forward. That's what it's about. That's what I feel it's about, Libby, Yes. You said what?
Can you see my bird?
Hold on, let me see. Let me move that out the way. Yes, I do see him.
Yeah, my parrot's on my arm right now.
Oh, he must be real smart too.
Yeah, baby. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, what do you do? You want to be on TV? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I can't believe this guy right here. He done blocked me. That's funny. As soon as we make a connection with this guy to the Fowler girl, Sunshine Fowler, on the search page who said she was directly involved, and it leads back to why does she have the same last name as her boyfriend, Francis Fowler? Why? And here's Hannah right here, by the way. So, oh, wow. Okay, so now I need to save this one too. Hannah.
Maybe cousins.
Hannah was the friend that was with her.
Who's Hannah?
The dad mentioned that, I'm pretty sure. Or it was somewhere that Hannah was questioned. The mom, Andrea, said, Hannah, hand over the rest of what you guys had. She was the one, I guess they were partying together that night. And I was able to find that out too through sleuthing.
And she's in this picture?
Yep. Hold up. I just pulled up that I just pulled it up. I'm gonna go to post on her page. Well, this is post on Hannah's page. Let me add this into my Trinity notes here that I got, which I got a nice big folder. Anybody who sleuths that wants my folder, I can drop it for you. I got a bunch of stuff in it, good information. I got links. I got notepad links. I got all types of stuff here. Let's see. Save. Okay, we're good. I got it saved.
T-REV, do you use StreamYard?
Absolutely.
Or is it? Okay, so if I get that, will you teach me a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's super easy.
Do I have to use my computer?
I mean, it's important. I would.
Yeah, I'll have to move my computer upstairs then. Okay. Because I want to be able to have you over on my panel.
Oh, yeah. StreamYard, right? StreamYard lets you do all that. T-REV responds to chat. Most
right.
only respond to
I'll
those.
figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Hunters. Like most people just respond to donations, and that's bullshit. I like to try to respond to everybody as much as possible. Sometimes I gotta scroll all the way down and see some of the comments that some people are talking about. They're like, yo, look at this comment specifically. So I'll scroll down and check it. But for the most part, I read through every single comment that comes through. You stand up guy, happy I found this page. Thank you, Lisa. I do appreciate your support.
Hey, T-REV, before I go, I want to bring up a subject on Trinity that's really already got my suspicions.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
And then I got to go get groceries, even though I love on your panel. I love being up here. But so the rumor has it that the ex-stepdad, okay, not the stepdad that's with the mom now to Trinity, but the ex-stepdad, rumor has it that he has started a GoFundMe
Okay.
on Trinity.
Who did?
The
The dude
ex,
that's in a picture.
Okay.
the cop dude
Oh,
that
wow.
makes $200,000 some dollars a whatever.
Yeah, the dude that was in the picture.
It was at 92K. It was at 92K.
Bikini and he was standing on her side instead of her by her mom. That's what I thought was odd.
Well, and they're still friends, but why is he doing the GoFundMe?
She was a friend.
What do they need a GoFundMe for?
They're a bit proud grandma.
And why is he opening it?
I mean, I know this, okay, from what I was able to find on Stepdad, which I do have pictures of Chris Stanio. That's his name. At 2021, he was making 92K, 300 something thousand a year, or I'm sorry, 92K, not 300 something thousand, 92K, 300 and something, whatever. That's what it showed for 2021. So maybe he got a raise and he's at 95K. I have no idea. 100K at most. That's what I was able to find on him. And that was after deep diving. I could pull up his LinkedIn right now.
Why would they need a GoFundMe at all?
And he's not even with her mom anymore. That's the trippy part.
Well, I mean, a lot of these people use GoFundMes though. Like even celebrity people, for instance, a rapper that I followed, a battle rapper that I followed just passed away. They used the GoFundMe, and I mean, he made decent money and traveled.
Yeah, but that's mom's ex. That's really weird, in my opinion.
I mean, a lot of people use GoFundMes, to be honest with you. And it's a lot of families that really don't. I mean, I guess he wasn't as big as said, but I mean, they still had a GoFundMe for his funeral, and they made a lot.
Yeah,
but
that's not. But this dude's not in Trinity's life. He's the ex.
I want to make sure we know that, though. Is he not involved in her life? Is he not involved? Because maybe he was. Because the dad said that he wasn't that involved in it, and it bothered him or whatever. The dad. So, and somewhere I seen about that. Somebody sent me some screenshots.
I get it now, guys. I just got an intuition about it. That's who Trinity was close to. Trinity was close to the ex-boyfriend, but she's not to the current one.
So this is his LinkedIn right here. I got it right here on screen.
You get what I'm saying, like she was close to him when they were together, but now she's not.
I get it. I just don't get the I don't get the GoFund. I don't get it.
Mama D, did you see that? Did you see that email has 2 pics? Katie Bug said.
Katie Bug Love, I forwarded it. I forwarded the link.
Oh, I'm about to check it.
It's pics you want me to look for? Okay, hold on, and then I'm gonna go grocery shopping. I'll go look, Katie.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna be getting off here in a minute too, making a video, and I will be live later also. But I will be getting off here in a couple minutes because I want to make this video, put this video out. It's packed with information that we got here. Yeah, also, I think we need to put attention on this Fowler family that leads back to the father saying that he is a known dealer. LSD dealer was what the father had said. You guys heard the same thing, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just making sure because I know what I heard, but I just wanted to confirm with a few other ears that heard the same thing that I heard when I was in that live, that he was a confirmed LSD dealer and that, he wanted attention on that. And
And that's what her father's cry is for, also to narrow down the root of this problem.
And exactly. And I'm about to put my information that I gathered here out. I'm gonna put it in a video. I'm gonna probably drop this conversation that I had with Mike in there. I'm gonna
Good
speak
job.
on that.
Good job.
Yeah, it needs to be out there, and people need to see that. Why are you trying to silence me? Why are you trying to silence the sleuthers out here on YouTube or in general all over the place? Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, anywhere, Facebook that you could post, anywhere that you could post, Reddit. I mean, I probably bring this to Reddit too while I'm at it. I mean, more eyes, the better. And we need to find out who dealt this child these drugs and how she and why she passed away like this. Why did this story change 3 times? We want answers for that. We want answers for that. I just don't understand how all these teenagers, minors, wind up dead from drugs or alcohol, are not being held accountable. People admitting on video that they are contributing to the delinquency, exactly, of a minor. And I agree with that.
They're covering a lot more than what we think. I'm having the feeling they're covering a whole lot more.
Before she said, take all them pics before they're gone. Oh yeah, I got them. Oh, I got them. This is the father's LinkedIn right here, though. I did pull this up, and it says that he's a deputy. You know, he's a deputy sheriff for Nevada County's sheriff's office. Which, hold up, where's this Brandon Tripp come into play? This is the father.
What does Stephanie want to see again?
Hold up, this is the father.
All right, y'all. I gotta go get groceries. I love you.
Love you,
I'll
Mommy.
see you soon.
You be safe out there.
Y'all be safe too. Take care of your kids. Bye.
Yes, ma'am. Hold up, let me join LinkedIn here. It says use a password. I'm making my password now. Okay.
You get the vision. You get the vision, though, T-REV. T-REV. She was like running, right?
Yes.
Running down that road, and she sees lights because it's so dark. No street lights are around, right? So
right.
She sees lights, and like at some point she turns to look, and that's when the slip happened. She went to go turn and look while trying to duck at the same time. That's what the fault was. You know, because normally if you're gonna duck from something, you should be standing still already.
Exactly.
But she was in motion and tried to duck, and that was the misstep that she made that caused her fall.
Right. Exactly. Here we go. I had to post this here. Most recent. Let's see.
Thank you for your coverage on this. We got a lot done today, I feel.
Exactly. No, I absolutely feel we got a lot done here. Most definitely.
I didn't intend on staying on this long. I hope I didn't.
No, you're absolutely fine, Miss G.
Thank you.
You're absolutely fine. I was just getting up here. Hold on, I'm making a LinkedIn right now, so I could see Brandon Tripp because that's the father. I'd like to speak to him and show him what I found, especially on this. You know what I mean? I'd definitely like to find out if we found some people you may know.
Kentucky Ravine Road. That's such a strange road.
Okay, here we go. Let me find out here. Invite your friends. Okay, then let me go back to Christopher Stanio here.
Wait, is the red pin on the screen where she was actually down that ravine right there, you mean?
Now, this is the aunt. This is supposedly aunt's house.
Oh.
Right here. This is supposedly aunt's house.
Oh, I see. And it's been said that she went north, right? But what's north? There's really nothing north of there, is there?
She was said to go. I mean, supposedly, from what I've seen from CC, she was down here.
But it was said that she was found half a mile north of the property.
Right. Which when I mapped it out, it was a half a mile down this way somewhere. I mapped out a half a mile is from here to the house.
But that's not north, that's south.
Let me see. Let's change this up here. Hold
or
up.
that's like south.
No, I was just going based off where Cece
So
was in the video, really, to be
South,
honest with you.
South North or whatever you'd say it.
Here's Brandon Tripp. Let me see Brandon Tripp here. Okay, I found Brandon Tripp. Brandon Tripp is in Auburn. Is this father? Is what I want to know. Is this because this is what I found. Brandon Tripp. Now I was told that's
Yeah,
father.
that's
But
father. Brandon, correct.
now that's what I was able to find. Here, let me go through and read some of these comments. You may have already talked about it, but what does the aunt have to do with the drugs? The boyfriend of the aunt is supposedly the one who chased her outside. So if he chased her outside, why was he not able to stop her? There's more to this and there's stuff hidden, and none of that makes sense because I would be able to catch her. I'm catching a 16-year-old that's on LSD and high and just took a bong rip and is now tripping out. I'm going to catch you. I'm going to be able to stop.
They would have been able to call 911 and do the right thing, or they would have been busted.
Right. The GoFundMe are not supervised very well. Kylie's was changed several times. Exactly. That's another thing. He's an ex-cop. He's an ex-stepdad and makes $200K a year. I found that he made $92K a year. So it's weird that I found that. Wow, I can't even get a roof repair, and this guy is swimming in money getting that GoFundMe. From what I found is that he made $92K a year in 2021, so I don't understand how it would jump from $92K to $200K in case he came across some other hustle. Absolutely. The GoFundMe with Trinity Backus is for $10,000 is set up by a woman. Okay. That helps out a lot. Gregory, key to money going to Placer County. I'll definitely be subbing up next month to check. You know how that goes. Hold on, let me live. I think only direct family members should be able to start up a GoFundMe account, not removed. Remember, because oh yeah, exactly. I see what you're saying. Teresa says, great. Let's see what else we got here. Hi, T-REV, Cosmic K. Hi, Trev. Was listening to the stepdad on CC channel. Said it's the boyfriend. I think he gave her drugs.
Stepdad. That was.
They gotta be connected. They gotta be connected, in my opinion.
Did they just say stepdad? That wasn't a stepdad. That
no.
was a father, right?
Yeah, the dad said was that she was on LSD. The stepdad said that she was on LSD.
He wants to know why that was not mentioned.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's 3 different stories. But how did she fall to those trees? I'm gonna have to go back. I'd have to leave for a bit. Okay, I got you. You're fine. I gotta leave here in a second because I'm about to make this video. I need to drop this video, guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
That doesn't make. Yeah, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. Let's see. Can you share those screenshots on your community page so others can share? Yes, absolutely. What screenshots do you want, Marlena? Which ones are you talking about? You talk about the ones of the conversation? Okay, if she was tripping, she'd be seeing about anything. Running a half a mile tripping seems unreasonable. Exactly. T-REV, the man in CC's live on Brittany's live is Brandon Scott. So why is Brandon Tripp coming up? Brandon Scott. I wonder if that's like a nickname. Chris Stanio is definitely stepdad, though. 100% deputy. He's the deputy and all that. I found that, and I'll show you how I connected that.
Time out. Go back to that page real quick where it showed his first name, Brandon. I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep you here longer.
No, you're fine.
Notice how his
I cut that page off already. The Brandon Tripp.
But it said Brandon Tripp.
Yeah, no, I found that.
TRIPP.
This is mom. Right here.
I hope Mama D's listening to this.
This is mom right here. Andrea, see the Stanio? Now, I was able to connect that he was really a deputy and confirm myself was because they have him tagged on the police website. Now, this is mom. She was married to him.
Don't you remember the dad saying that some dude went into the refrigerator and grabbed a pitcher of liquid LSD and drank it, and he was frying for like 5 months?
That's weird. Yeah.
Well, his thing said Brandon Tripp. I'm not trusting that. I think that the LSD is coming maybe from the dad now.
Yeah, allegedly. I don't know. I want to check into it. I'm about to put out this information about I'm about to go make a video right now and put out this information about
Because look, he said that
what I
somebody
found.
took a drink off the pitcher in the fridge with liquid acid. That was in his life.
Lassie, send me that in the email, please.
I find that really odd.
Lassie said I just connected Mike G Kid to Masonic Lodge in Nevada City. Yep, I'm about to make a video right now.
Yeah, he's about to post it.
I'm about to make a video right now. So, guys, I'm about to take off here. I appreciate everybody that was in the live. I will be back later. I got all the information, notes saved, everything that we need saved. So I will be, like I said, I will be back live later. Miss G, I do thank you for coming up here. I shared your channel, and hopefully you're at 50.
I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am. I will be back on here in a little bit. So right after the Cowboys game, I'll be back on, but I'm going to make this video right now.
Okay, God bless you, son. Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.